everyone. Today we're going to be playing Nintendogs on the Nintendo DS. The reason being because, well, I think it'd be a really cute ASMR style audio. So here we have the game right here. I played this game when it came out. So these are my childhood Nintendogs from 2007. Which is kind of crazy. Right there, that's Maxwell. That's our first puppy that I ever got. We have Luke, who's wearing a Luigi hat. I got them third, I think. And then we have Puppy, because I'm very creative. Or that could be Mars, because I think I named another Shiba Inu, like the same look, but okay, no, this one is Puppy. Okay, this Puppy, this Luke, and this Maxwell. Maxwell's definitely the dog I've spent the most time with, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm actually really excited to re-explore a game so well and true to my heart. So, how about we get this started by giving them a bath, because they're probably really smelly. Though, I actually can't smell, so I suppose it's not an issue. Actually, I need to use short hair shampoo, I think. If I remember correctly, all my dogs are short hair shampoo, which will make like the cleaning process like just a bit better. So we're gonna give Maxwell a bath. We gotta start with Maxwell. He's like our boy, you know. So let's give him a nice little bath. I'm sorry that we can't have the actual audio from the game. I actually couldn't figure out a way to get a nice clean audio of me whispering, while also a nice clean audio of me giving Maxwell the best bath possible, because he is a very good boy and deserves a good bath. So I played this game for probably over 100 hours. Other than Pokemon, this is easily my favorite DS game, by far. All the girls at school had it. I was kind of jealous, actually, when I saw all the girls in my class with their Nintendog. So I really wanted this game. And one Christmas in 2007, I got my Nintendo DS for the first time. And I believe that, yay, he's great now. Look at him, so happy. We gotta clean the other doggos too. So let's do Luke next. So I got a DS on Christmas Day, and I got Nintendogs and Pokemon Pearl for the DS, and also Mario 64 DS, but that was like a shared game between me and my brother, who also got a DS. I think that Christmas he got Mario Kart DS too, since we're a bit late for the DS because I'm a bit younger. All the games are kind of out already, which is really good. And we got to play all the really fun ones from the get-go, you know? Which I think's a really good way to handle new consoles. I wish I had that kind of restraint now. Well, it wasn't restraint per se, I think it was just I didn't know the DS existed yet. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me in my one school in Australia, in a random country town, but I felt like the DS became popular once Nintendogs became big. I felt like that was the game, you know, it was like the Wii Sports of the DS, I feel. I'm sure the DS did really well before then, but I personally just kind of, I definitely felt it became really popular around then. Okay, let's think 7-year-old me would have been good at taking care of a dog, but Nintendogs, I think I got pretty okay at it, actually. To my surprise. Yeah, I walk them each day. I made sure they're clean and fed. I am pretty proud of it, actually. Okay. That said, though, even though it's a game marketed to a casual audience, I'm actually really impressed by the graphics of Nintendogs. Someone looks beautiful. That's Puppy. Puppy is beautiful. And you, the audience, are also beautiful. Now I'm gonna give them some water, but just know, if you're not already sleeping, I recommend grabbing some water. Hydration's really important for the body after all. Look at them. Have some nice little hydrations. Little guys, love them. From memory, so all the dogs I have are boys, but except one that I got way later in the game, because I actually didn't know what the gender symbols meant at the time. Because I guess like I was a 7-year-old. Like, gender of course became really important to me because I was transgender in the end, but I guess I was exposed to like the gender symbols or whatever, so to speak. But either way, I unknowingly made like every doggo a boy. And I think I gave them all boy names because the only girl names I knew were like girls in my class, and I felt weird naming them after people I already knew. So, I think Maxwell, I came up with Maxwell's name because, actually, I wonder where I came up with it. Because part of me is like, oh, because it's Scribblenauts, but that can't be possible, because I played Scribblenauts later on. Then, who knows, maybe I just found the name. I think I just named them after fictional characters, but that said though, I can't remember where I got these names from. Which is kind of perplexing, actually. I wonder where I came up with the names. I wonder if I asked my parents for suggestions. I don't know. Look at them. I remember that I was really happy to give them a Santa hat. Because, well, I think I found it randomly and I adored it. Yeah, we get Maxwell belly rubs. Look at that tail. There you go. Okay. So to this day, I don't know if tapping the dog actually makes them run up to you. I think that's what happens. I think when I first found the Mario and Luigi hats, I was pretty overjoyed, actually. I know I just wasn't expecting Mario references in a game like this. I mean, I was only introduced to Mario through Mario 64 DS. So funny enough, I could have seen a Mario hat for the first time in Nintendogs. It was very possible. I was a bit late to Nintendo games in general, except Pokemon. I had a Game Boy and I had a couple of Pokemon games. But despite that, I just most of my Game Boy games were like licensed games. Like I had a Lilo and Stitch Game Boy game. I had a SpongeBob, a couple of SpongeBob ones, and a Rugrats one. which is kind of funny because they didn't really air Rugrats at the time. I think Rugrats is kind of finished already because I was a bit late for Rugrats. But at least what I saw I thought was cute. The funny thing about living in Australia is that we got American shows a little later than Americans did. So I got to see some shows made long before I was born. For people wondering, I was born in 1999. So kind of a 90s kid, but also not really. If I count, let me know. But it's kind of cool, I guess. I got to see some older shows. I think you can hear my real dog barking in the background, I think. Normally I would edit that out, but it kind of feels appropriate. So I don't think I will edit it out. I think I'll leave that in. I'll leave that in. So, in the game you could get all sorts of toys. A personal favourite of mine was the Mario Kart. You could like hit the L button and it would show a first person view. They gotta be careful not to bump into the doggos because they don't like it very much actually. But I guess because I was playing Mario Kart DS with my brother around the time, it was really cool to like see a Mario Kart inside another game. Like I think now because you can kind of mod games to like do your own crossovers. Like when you see Skyrim mods with like funny Mario hats or something, kind of doesn't feel as magical, but when official games do crossovers, it's kind of cool. It's always kind of cool how games can evoke certain feelings. Just putting a Luigi hat on a dog makes me pretty happy. Next up, we have a little helicopter, which you can also change the camera angle with the L button. I don't know how I figured that out, but oh, they're a bit close to it. I hope I don't hit them. There we go. I don't know how you unlock these. I think I just found them while going on walks. But I know the Mario Kart had like 3 different variants. I think you could get a Peach one and a Bowser one, but I think I never found it. So I don't know how rare they are because I played this game religiously. But who knows, right? I have a pretty simple house too. I don't have one of the expensive ones. But I know it's not the default because they have that field there. What is kind of cool is the house has like these kind of stairs that probably would give me anxiety in real life. I don't know how people have stairs like that. It's kind of scary. But what I really liked was that when there was oh, I'm sorry, I really need to edit that out. I hope I remember. But I can't outsync the video. Okay. If I forget to edit that out, I am sincerely sorry. I just don't know how to align the video. I don't trust myself. I did a vlog recently of a trip I did to the Gold Coast to go to SeaWorld, and when I filmed that vlog, I did different takes for the audio track, which was a really bad idea. Because I somehow made it out of sync, and it took forever to actually make it work how I wanted it to. But that's enough of the helicopter. I wonder if people watching this have never played this game before, if there's anyone like experiencing this for the first time. If so, I hope I convince you to pick the game up. Unlike Also pretty bad at the jump rope. Oh, there Maxwell goes. Let's go. It's a pretty cute jump rope. I'm still impressed on the graphics of this game, to be honest. I understand not that much is loaded in at once, but I think it's pretty cool actually. There's of course the error disc that I dropped, but I'll try again. I dropped it again. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm kind of doing this in a weird angle because I need to film the DS. And I don't want to spend like my entire life savings on a capture card for one video. Though if you want more gaming ASMR videos, let me know. I actually got the idea from my Twitch chat. Because every weekend we have streams where we play games. And I think someone suggested it. I think we're talking about Nintendogs, and they thought it'd be a great ASMR video. And like, you know, little kid me absolutely loved ASMR for so long. And I think I mostly do like those audio role plays with like, you know, a picture and then there's no video accompanying it. But I guess it's the first time making like a proper ASMR video, I guess. Which is kind of cool. Making the childhood dreams come true, you know. Okay, I can't show the audio very easily. But there is a keyboard that you can play, of course. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's a really fun feature to play with. Even the dogs love it. Like when you hit a note, they bark alongside the note. There's no octave, so you can't play Megalovania by like hitting the D key and then going to the next D key. Unfortunately, that would be very funny. There's also etc. items, which I didn't know what the word etc. meant when I first played this game. I think I learned through context in this game, but I didn't know. For some reason, you can make your dogs play with a tissue box. I accidentally bonked Luke on the head. I don't remember them particularly liking the tissue box. They're curious. They approach it, wondering the mysteries of the box. They bark. They search. They do not know what they are seeing. I don't know if that's because they just don't like the tissue box, or maybe I haven't used it in a very long time. The last time I played this game was maybe half a year ago. In 2022, I actually played it pretty regularly again. Because, if you don't know, Nintendogs actually lets you change your name and gender in the game. And that was pretty cool actually, because as a trans girl, it can kind of suck going back to a game you love, but the file is under a name that you don't use anymore. So it was kind of nice, and in this game I could just be me. I can't show my name, of course, in this video, so I'm gonna do my best to hide it, but you know, it's what it is. What else can I show you? I'll show you all the outfits I've unlocked, all the little accessories, if anyone's really curious. I had quite a lot, I think, but maybe there's someone in the comments that has way more than me. I always give Puppy the little lily, because I think it's cute. There's sunglasses, there's a straw hat if you want to be like King of the Pirates, there's a red hat if you want to go wahoo. There's a tiara, and of course the Santa hat. I don't know if like Princess Peach's crown is in this game or not, but at least I have a tiara. Okay, now another amazing feature of the game is that you can go out. This can include the park mode, where you can, like, with wireless communication, hang out with your friends and their dogs. Because the DS has wireless multiplayer, which for me was like the future. It actually blew my mind. I couldn't believe it, you know. So, park mode was really cool, like active, long-term multiplayer. And in the info list, which I can't show in this video because it will show my real name, but in the info list you can view your information. It's how you actually change your name and gender in the game too. And you can also see a list of everyone that you've played wirelessly with, which is such a cool feature, because you can like see all the friends that you played with as a little kid. It was kind of cool. I mostly played this game with my cousins and one friend from school. There's also contests. We might do one in this video. We might not. I'm unsure. There's a lot of barking in the background. That's so ironic. But that's the ASMR way, huh? Whenever you record, someone's gonna make a sound. So we're gonna take Maxwell for a walk. Okay, she's definitely barking a lot. My real life dog. Anyway, so there's this map. I know it pretty well now. You can go all the way there to do a competition during a walk. Or you can go to the shop there, or go to one of the parks. I always liked this park more. I don't actually remember if there's a difference. I just know I liked that one more. So we're gonna go this way. You like paint the road that you're gonna go, basically. We're gonna go up here and get this question mark, which lets us get an item, or a not so useful item. And then we're gonna go. I would normally do a much longer walk, but I wanted to make sure that I had time to film this, because I think my phone is on low charge. Okay, please don't pee. Don't pee on the floor. I don't actually know to this day if you're like meant to let them pee on the ground, or you're supposed to like not let them pee. The game gives really mixed signals on what they want you to do sometimes, I have to say. Fine, we'll let the guy pee. He just really needed to pee, you know. You can also like, having a little scratch. You can also do a little tug to make them run faster, but I don't often do this because it's kind of mean. You can also see the map up here, and Maxwell's peeing again. He just really needed to go, I guess. I haven't played for half a year. So here's what the mystery box does. You get to hang out with other people's dogs. Sometimes they have a message saying that they're gonna judge you. Sometimes they'll give good advice, sometimes they'll just kind of be a meanie pants. But when you do multiplayer wirelessly, it's kind of like this. And you can see their dog. I don't remember if it tracks the way your dog moves in both instances of the game, or if it's like AI controlled, but I do remember playing with my friends' dogs. It's a bit hard to find someone to play with now, so I haven't played the park mode in quite some time. Maxwell had a fun time, it seems. I always wonder if like videos like these will be viewed as like a historical thing when games become hard to like acquire. gaming historian in like 50 years wants to watch Maxwell pee on the sidewalk. That's chill. I think. Oh no, I thought Maxwell was gonna do a big poop. Doesn't he know there's people watching on the internet? So the park's really fun because you can play in a really big space. Sadly, you can't bring multiple dogs on a walk, but if you could, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I didn't mean to grab out the shower cap. Okay, let's, oh, wrong thing. Sorry, it's actually pretty hard to play like this. I have more respect for, Let's Players now. In the early 2000s that didn't have capture cards. Okay, let's, let Maxwell catch the frisbee. I'm proud of him. So like as far as I know, sliding the stylus down makes him run up to you. I don't actually know if that does anything or if it's a coincidence, but here we are. I think when you play games when you're really little, it's really hard to know what actually does something and what your kid brain swears it does. Be sure to give your dog a good pet before you throw the frisbee again, you know? We'll probably throw the frisbee one more time. I don't mean to like rush this walk. It's just because I don't want the video to be too long. I know some people might have limited internet when listening to ASMR when they sleep, so they'll pick a shorter video. Okay, let's head home. I think that was a good walk. But we still have some adventuring to do. I sadly can't play the music in this video, of course, but there's the poop. Always clean the poop. Everyone, clean your poop. So, let's keep going. Okay. This is probably the first audio I've ever recorded where I don't have to worry about my dog barking, because kind of the immersion. As far as I know, there's 3 other videos doing the same idea. Nintendogs ASMR. I don't know how much attention this one will get, but I wanted to make this. So, I just like the idea of having a video of all the memories. Like I get to show my childhood Nintendogs on the internet. Oh cool, we got a rainbow color, which I think is pretty fancy. Apparently the description says it's good for dogs with shining personalities. Okay. I always found the backgrounds really pretty. I know they're literally PNGs, but I just think Nintendogs had a lot of charm to it. Maxwell does like to stop a lot. That's a part of the game I don't quite remember it being like this. Though, the boy has to go, I guess. Oh. Present. Present. No. I think I had to like guide Maxwell to it instead of tapping it. My bad, it's been a while. But that's okay. I think we're too late anyway. Now we have this doggo. So this person, John, says, wow, it really seems like Maxwell's complete faith in you. That's amazing. I'm glad you think that, John. I have a lot of faith in Maxwell too. 2007. I think the funny part about having a Nintendog so long is Maxwell's used to my little kid voice. And I guess it's an experience I'll only have as a trans person, but when I was a teenager and my voice dropped, Maxwell did not understand anything I said as a teenager because my voice was lower. But when I changed my voice to sound girlier, I actually sounded a bit closer to how I sounded like as a little kid. And suddenly, Maxwell understood what I was saying again. I was kind of impressed. I don't know if the voice recognition's really that advanced, but that's what I seem to notice. We got a disposable camera. So, there's no film in it, but I'm sure the doggos can have fun playing with it. I think we already have a broken camera, but maybe not. Oh, no, don't need that, Maxwell, no, don't do it, don't do it. Please, 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 no. That'll make you sick. There'll sometimes be trash on the ground, and if you let your dog eat it, they get really sad. So it's for Maxwell's health and well-being, I promise. Still, I never expected to film myself playing this game so long after I originally played it. I mean, 2007 was a long time ago. At least for me. I was a 7-year-old. Now I'm 24. But it kind of warms my heart that this fun little game will always be here for me. You know? So, we're gonna end it there. If you want to see more Nintendogs ASMR, please let me know. Or I could play other DS games if you would like. I could do Style Boutique ASMR. I could do Mario 64 ASMR. I could do all sorts of things. It was kind of a cool way to talk about nostalgic games, I think. Like, it's kind of cool. Obviously, the kind of content I normally make are mostly like romantic role plays and that kind of thing. So I don't often get to talk about other aspects of my life. But, you know, I love lots of things. Gaming, dancing, all sorts of things. So it's really fun to be able to do this. And I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know what you think about this video in the comments below. This is a very different kind of video. I've never done a video ASMR before. But if you'd like more, let me know. I know I normally make like trans-specific content. But more general content's pretty fun too. So, happy to do both. I understand this audio will probably reach a different audience than usual. But even if what I normally make isn't your kind of thing, you're still welcome to subscribe and see if in the future I make something like this. So, maybe you're already asleep, but thanks for listening to my little fun time with this game. This game means a lot to my heart. And I think my little kid self came out better because of it. It was just nice to have some friendly little digital doggos, you know. So, I hope you have a great sleep or rest of your day if you're listening in daytime. Be sure to let me know if you want more of this kind of stuff or just a fun one-off and you want my usual. Whatever works. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to join our cute little Discord. Anyone's welcome. Anyone kind can definitely jump in. It's not like specifically trans only, but it is a very very trans-affirming space. Other than that, I don't feel a need to promote my other stuff here. It's mostly the Discord, and just be sure to subscribe if you want to hear more of me talking about random things. Ramble ASMR was always my favorite. So I hope I did this game justice, and also I let you have a wonderful, wonderful evening of relaxation. Remember to stay hydrated